Hello, my name is Alan Dean and I am the Managing Director of Premier Software Limited. I would like to let you know how Apollo FM can provide a cost-effective solution for your facilities software needs. Apollo FM is a fully featured web-based facilities management system that is affordable, has excellent support and produces a wide variety of management information. Affordable as Apollo FM has no purchase price, just an annual license that includes support and development. There is no charge for the software on each PDA either, and the PDA support is covered by the license fee. Upgrades are included as well. Fully featured as it comes as a complete package. We will not demonstrate anything that you do not get when you obtain the product. It is truly web-based and not just web-enabled. It uses just the browser on the hardware that attaches to it, be it PC, tablet or mobile telephone. Excellent support, as we usually beat all our service level agreements and we go that extra mile to ensure that the customer is happy with our response. Apollo FM's information is extensive, providing a standard and ad hoc reports including the use of ODBC, and it comes with a dashboard system that we produce to your specification. Training programs are available to enable your staff to better understand what is possible with Apollo FM and to encourage them to set goals to improve your KPIs. I would now like to present a set of short demonstrations of Apollo FM. Thank you.
Welcome to the Apollo FM web-based facilities management system. Apollo is an extensive FM system which works from the browser on your desktop. There are many modules and functions in this system which is accessed by menus. The menu system only allows the user to see the applications that are specified in their profile. Menu systems can be time consuming to use, so each user can set up their own favourites menu, which allows them to quickly access the functions that they regularly use, which saves time and simplifies the use of the system. The next feature we would like to demonstrate is the pop-up help on our web help desk. As you can see, when I move the mouse into the object on the screen, the system informs me what to do. There is also a section to enter the email address of the caller so that they can be sent an email about the progress of this job at key points as it moves towards completion. I would like to point out the Preserve button at the bottom of the screen. This is used to keep the details of the customer reporting the job, so that if they are reporting several jobs, their details do not have to be retyped. I will demonstrate this now. As you can see, after completing one job and pressing the Preserve button before submitting the page, the details of the customer remain filled in, whilst the job number progresses. This is the remote call logging screen from Apollo FM that your customers use to log calls. It does not require them to log in, so that they can call this from your internal website, as most of our customers already do. Your customers do not require to know anything about the Apollo FM system, so they can easily fill in the screen with the aid of the pop-up help. The current date is automatically entered in the screen to provide the correct reporting date. There is a drop-down box of the hospitals and clinics in your organisation which assists the help desk in determining the location of the call. In this database, only one hospital has been set up. All the fields have to be filled in with the exception of the asset ID. This can be entered if the organisation has a labelling system in use, but can be ignored if it does not. Once the form is completed, the customer clicks on the Create Job button and the system will display the job number generated from your database. The customer is advised to make a note of this number or print out this page so that they can track this call later. I will now demonstrate how your customer can track this job without having to call your helpline. The customer chooses the work inquiry screen and can fill in the job number they were presented with. If they have lost the job number or failed to make a note of it, there are other boxes they can use to find their job. If they use their name in the search database, then they can find all jobs that they have reported to date, or a range of dates. In this way, your system offers your customers a 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service, which is what your organisation requires. It also frees up the help desk staff so that they can concentrate on progressing the work to the tradesman. When a customer enters their email in the requested by field, the system knows that they want to be notified by email of the job's progress, as shown here. This screen shows how you decide at what key stage the system will trigger an email. Each checkbox is a key point in the job's progress, and you decide by checking the box when your customers will receive an automated email. The message content is set to the key point. Here is an example of an automated email. This is another way of keeping your customers informed, preventing calls to your help desk. Apollo FM has been designed to work with any browser. Some come with additional features like Google Chrome that will spell check your input. Here it is running in Internet Explorer. Here it is in Firefox. And here it is in Safari. Yes, you can use it on your iPad. The PDA part of Apollo FM comes in two forms. The first is an intranet-based application. This uses the browser on the PDA to link to the Apollo FM database. This is the system working. The second option of the Apollo FM PDA system is an app.
This will run on a mobile telephone or tablet. It differs from the intranet system as it does not require access to the Apollo server all the time. This means the data is held on the device, allowing the tradesman to log on and off jobs without having a network connection. Updates to the data on the device can be carried out whenever a connection is made. This refreshes the data on the device, loading new jobs that have been issued by the planning board and loading the completed work back to the server. The system can provide real-time information from the work in your current week's plan. This opens as a separate web page and updates every 5 minutes or when the user presses the renew button. It can be left open on the screen whilst the user continues with Apollo FM. The data in the page can be filtered so that these dynamic pages can be used by different supervisors. The page uses a traffic light system to highlight the jobs that are nearing or have passed their priority time. The highest priorities are at the top, and the colours change depending on how near the job is getting to its alert or warning time. As soon as the tradesman logs on a job, it is taken off the page. This information can improve the service you provide to your customers and ensure that the urgent jobs are prioritised. Apollo FM has an ad hoc report writer, and this has the added benefit of sending out reports when certain criteria are met. This means if you set up a user to have triggered reports, then when they log on to Apollo FM, they will immediately be shown a report if the criteria in the trigger is met. They no longer have to remember to run a report for important information. Here we have created a report that informs us which PPM jobs we are legally obliged to carry out that have not been assigned to a tradesman. These jobs should be distributed by the web planning board by the end of the week. Our trigger specifies who should be notified, and the report is triggered by jobs that have not been assigned by the end of the week. The person named in the trigger logs on and the report is produced. They can now take the appropriate action. Our dashboards are set up from your database and can provide either real-time graphical information or historical information using very simple pull-down lists to filter the data. There is also a slider bar here which adjusts the refresh time for real-time dashboards, as you can see from the time being displayed. If this is turned off, then it's for historical dashboards. This dashboard represents a weekly plan. We create these to your specification under your license agreement with us. They are not expensive like some dashboard software. The first 5 users is under £1,000. The historical information also allows a drill down to the data to investigate anomalies. Thank you for your time to watch this video. I hope you have found it worthwhile and that I have interested you in the Apollo FM system. You can contact me on adean@premier-software.co.uk or by telephoning 01 622 757 178. I hope that I hear from you soon.